Messaging is such an important part of your marketing strategy. So today, I want to talk to you about how not to mess up your startup messaging. I'm Amanda Rabideau, founder and CEO of Arch Collective, and let's talk about messaging for your startup. Messaging is the story that you tell about your brand, your product, your service. It's how your company connects with your target audience. Companies that get their messaging strategy right are then intrinsically associated with the products or services that they sell. Just think about any product category, and I bet a brand immediately comes to mind. Let's start with soda or pop. What first comes to mind for you? There's a likelihood that it's either Coke or Pepsi or one of their sub-brands. Let's try another one. For productivity apps, what comes to mind for you? Was it Monday or ClickUp or Asana or Zendesk? Any way you cut it, this is exactly where you want your company to be, where you're linked so closely that you become synonymous with the product category that you're in. Getting your messaging right can get you on the fast track to permanent brand recognition. Here's how not to mess it up. You know why your tech offering is a great idea. You believe in it. You need to let that passion drive your marketing messaging. Otherwise, no one else will believe in it as much as you do. When trying to figure out what to include in your messaging, here's some questions to ask yourself. What does your product or service do that no one else can? What sort of impact does your company make on local or wider communities? How are you fixing problems for other businesses? And what are those problems that you're fixing? Work the facts of your business into enticing messaging and visuals that your company will want to be associated with for a long time to come. The first step to this, develop a compelling brand messaging framework. So what goes into a brand messaging framework? Here are some things to consider. Your mission statement, your company values, your goals and vision, an elevator pitch, and your market differentiators. These allow you to create the pillars for your branding, to highlight what you stand for as a company so you can communicate it effectively to others. It's always helpful to learn from great examples of those who got it right before us. So let's start with General Electric, or GE. GE has cemented itself as a science-backed brand thanks to its usage of Pinterest. From comedy Hey Girl boards featuring Thomas Edison to their hashtag 6-second science experiment pins, their consistent messaging gets them over 160,000 views each month. Following in the footsteps of the great Steve Jobs, current Apple CEO Tim Cook states that their company is focused on products and people, and they're constantly asking themselves, do these products enrich people's lives? This attitude drives the multi-billion-dollar tech giant that generated over $394 billion in 2022. Brand messaging is so much simpler when you understand the fundamentals. That's why Arch Collective put together the Startup Brand Messaging course that's available on our website. It will teach you step-by-step how to create the most compelling brand messaging for your company in just a couple weeks. Click the link below to get started, or you can book a 15-minute introductory call to talk through if our brand messaging course is right for you and your business.